All right, number 8. Here we are with your numerology energy reading for 2026. If you identify as an attitude number of 8, that means, as attitude number of 7, then you will have an 8 year. And of course, let's just start with January 6th, right? February 5th, okay? March 4th, okay? So, 8, everybody likes to get the 8 because 8 is the money number, right? So they're like, woohoo, this is a year of money and finances and big energy and moving and shaking and doing things. And yes, that is true. This is a power movement, an energy of success and fame and next level, but it is also an energy of getting what you deserve. So if you have not put in the work the previous years, it's not going to be that for you. But this might be the year that you start putting in the work towards your financial goals. This might also be the year that you start putting in the work towards research, right? Towards improving your sexual organs, because that's the health part that's interesting for you. This might be the year that you start looking into dis-ease that could impact your ability to perform sexually. See, there's other energies that happen. Everybody wants to keep up with the longevity side of it. This is, I'm going to have great health. The 8 energy is not necessarily about great health. The 8 energy reveals hidden health disorders. So while you might be moving forward and charging forward in your finances and your making things happen, your leadership roles and moving things, buying up enterprises and doing all of those things, you may have some hidden health things going on that you will need to address. The 8 energy is a pretty stable energy, so you may purchase a stable or a source of stability. So that could be a car, an RV, property, something like that that makes you feel secure, stocks and bonds and things to invest in, something that makes you feel wealthy, right? But you could also overspend. Now, this 1 energy means that yes, you're going to focus on the body, but be careful to not focus on adorning the body by getting too much cosmetic things, cosmetic surgery, because there can be an issue with you later on because of that. Make sure you track your spending, track your finances, track for hidden fees. If someone else is managing your money, track to ensure that they're doing everything properly. Okay? So, yes, could this be a great financial year for you? Of course. Is this the best year for relationships for you? Not if you're looking for love. If you're looking for someone who's attracted to you because you're financially secure, yeah, you can find someone for that. But you have to balance not being overbearing and, kind of calm down a little bit, break the 8 down into some 4s and become a person who's concerned with making a home a place for 2 individuals and not just it being your world and somebody else kind of showing up when you want them to and you kicking them out when you don't want them there. Okay, that's a challenge that the 8 has, right? Now 8 is infinity, so you're going to see a lot of things cycle this year. And towards the end of the year, you're going to see some things crumble as well. So around October, November, December, you're going to see some things crumble if you do not put the foundations in place correctly. The 8 energy could sometimes get things in a not so good way, right? So you could get things by nefarious ways, right? Doing under table deals. And if you do that, then this year, because we got all these karmic energies, could see things crumble for you. Now, if you're a person who's interested in starting a business, for you, this year would be a good year to start a business that deals with finances, that deals with insurance, that deals with investments, that deals with homes, that deals with security. That would be awesome for you this year because it is a new energy, new clients all coming towards you, right? In a good way. Okay, so July would be a good month for you as well, a good investment month for you. So everyone gets a lesson card for the year. The 8 is no different. And I want to make sure you're careful about things that poison you. And when I say that, it could be too much alcohol, too much sex, drugs, and rock and roll, having too much fun, not putting enough time into your business adventures. If you're trying to get promoted at work, don't go to the company event and go overboard in your indulgence. Okay, that could come back on you later when it comes time for that promotion. So, your lesson card is abundance. I told you I can't make this up. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And you can do just that. 8 is an abundant energy. 8 is a money energy. 8 is a boss energy. So you can manifest it. The question is, can you keep it? All right. So take my advice and do things in a holistic manner so that you can keep that which you manifest. Numerology energy for you is going to be, let's pull a card. I can get one out for you. It's whatever this is. Lots of red. 81, leadership. 8 is a leader, right? The 8 energy is the boss energy. The boss, this is boss in sign language. And you know that is like you're on somebody's shoulder. A boss does not make for a good leader, right? You have to work with your team and not be just over them. Working with your team will allow you to be more of a leader who is respected and allow your team members to say, I'm going to do whatever I need to do for so and so because, sorry, Miss Jackson, that person is good to me. All right. 8 is also about revelations in the sense of it's infinity, right? So you can also find out some secret dealings that people have against you, right? Kind of like the 6 in a sense, because the 6 has some enemies to deal with, but this could impact your money, right? So be careful. Be careful who you associate with and be careful how much of your information you share with others this year. It is best to do some things in secret, such as start your business in secret and announce it later on, and make sure you do a background check on whomever's going to be working in your business and doing things with your money, okay? Especially if you're investing. And if you're forming partnerships, it's very important that you do a background check and get your contracts in writing. Okay? See you next time.